know if we need headphones today.
We will find out.
But a table that can actually attach the boom mics to, so that way we're not sitting up. Kick back, relax a little. Mike.
Hell
right here.
yes, I want that so badly.
Yeah, so that's probably like a early this year purchase, I guess.
I hope so, because I'm a sloucher.
Yeah.
So.
I'll tell you one thing is going to be weird to actually look up more and not have this studio thing to look at. But I'm going to try to get used to this awesome screen down here as we bring you guys the next episode of the Daily Cup of Genre, the LRM Genreverse Podcast Network's everything show. We talk about it all in geek and pop culture, entertainment news, and of course we're sponsored by the great folks over at Grow Generation, where the pros go to grow. A little bit more on them later in the episode. And yeah, I'm using my new drawing tablet to help as a additional display here. What should I more house cleaning or keeping or whatever it's freaking called, guys. The Genreverse Podcast Network, wherever you get your podcast from, Spotify, Google, Apple, whatever. Follow us, subscribe, thumbs up or down. Reviews are always great. Help us grow there. LRM's YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. And again, keep your eyes out for the Genreverse YouTube channel. I was hoping that our graphics would be ready for Friday. It might happen, might not, but as soon as we have that, you guys will know about it. And then of course all of our social media information is down below at the Genreverse on Twitter and at LRM _ exclusive on Twitter. If you can't see us because you're listening to us, I'm Kyle, and the beautiful lady next to me is my wife.
Hi, my name's Christine.
Yeah.
Since someone didn't want to say it,
No.
I'll say it.
Yeah, I want you to introduce yourself and be more like I don't know involved in the housekeeping part of it all.
I don't know, but it's so easy to just have you do it. Just listen to you talk, because there's like a lot to remember, and it's just like, I'm just gonna let you go.
So that's, I only asked you to remember your name.
Although sometimes I screw that up because I can't tell you how many times I've introduced myself as yeah, where it's like, what was my name again? I don't even know. No. Yeah, so anyway.
It's all good, guys. It's Thursday, December 30th, and not a whole lot actually went down between Tuesday and today, because we didn't get to do a show yesterday. Christine had some issues sleeping and needed some extra rest, so we got her that.
And I hurt my thumb, and it's been hard to do normal stuff. It's just been a pain in the ass.
Yeah. But
I did get to type on one thing, and I would love to talk about it.
Oh, Cobra Kai in a little bit, because we'll get there. There's actually a tie-in to that I'd already brought up, but I wanted to get if you guys haven't checked out LRM's Genreverse Podcast Network this morning, before seeing this, we had our Book of Boba Fett. I'm going to try to bring this up. Our Book of Boba Fett review on the Cantina has gone up. Cam, Shockey, and myself talking about the new show, and Christine, I just kind of wanted to know what did you think of it?
I liked it. There were parts of it that I didn't like. It just kind of. I mean, it's the first episode, so it's like one of those, like, I'll give it the 3. That it deserves. But yeah, it kind of had that same, like, the Mandalorian feel to it a little bit, which is good, because some of the other Star Wars projects out there I don't like. But yeah, it was good. Some of it just seemed kind of odd, like, how are you still alive?
Yeah.
That was one of my biggest, like, how did you do that? What?
They I guess Cam and Shockey were both like, but it just shows how much he can take. And remember, he's not altered. And I'm like, if he's not altered, the fucker should have died.
Exactly, because that's a lot of survival stuff with nothing.
Yeah, that's even beyond going beyond. Like that's legitimately it was too much in my mind as well, especially after the what Cam calls the Goro fight, the multi-arm thing. Yeah,
that thing was weird too. But yeah, it's like the human body needs water. You can survive like 3 days without water, 10 days without food.
Yeah, something like that.
So it's like that's a
but he
lot.
was in the desert. He was
so it's gonna
working,
make it even extra.
Being beaten. It's like no matter how much strength you've got, internal strength, and no matter how well that adrenal gland is pumping, if you don't have the resources, you're not going to be able to do much. So
exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was odd, but yeah, I still want to see more.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But yeah, the first episode was a little odd, so we'll see more.
I hope that it continues to deliver what it did well, and hopefully, we're done with the whole torture stuff, I guess you could say, and moving into, well, I don't want to spoil things, but that part of the flashback is over, and we're moving on to rebuilding Boba Fett, I guess, instead of breaking him down. So hopefully those kind of rough edges go away. So you want to talk about Cobra Kai season 4, and there was some clips that came out the other day. Cobra Kai comes out tomorrow.
Yes.
And we're very, very excited about that. So what do you want to say about these things?
Just I loved how we already know their different teaching styles, but it was fun to see the class switch,
right?
Where you got one sensei taking over one class, and then you got the other sensei taking over the other, and just like the reactions of like, you want us to jump from building to building, that was like insane. And then it's like he's trying to show Daniel is trying to show a different way instead of everything just being badass. So like when he's like, if you succeed, you get to lead the class for a week, and they're like, yeah, we don't care about that. Okay, you get to pick out the Gatorade as well. So it's just like they're like, awesome, sweet, and it's funny to see how different the classes are. And this is hilarious. They're just like attacking the water. It's just, I can't wait to see more. But yeah, you deserve that.
Yeah.
Don't do that to fish.
I really enjoyed the whole series, series so far. Except last season had its issues. There was definitely some problems with the switch from YouTube Premium or whatever it was called to Netflix, and some story changes that were made and whatnot. But the overall aspect of this series has just been great. It's been a lot of fun. I do hope we're done with the will they won't they with Danny and Johnny, Daniel and Johnny, because you can only do that so much. That was one of our issues last season. We were like, okay, cool, they're buds, and then they're not, and then they are again. So let's hope that kind of sticks through. And then I'm just happy to get into the show again, and we actually have a podcast. Christine can tell you about that. We plan on doing. You just said 3, 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just said that I'll talk about it, but then
yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, we will be starting that up. We'll have to find out Manny's schedule and work with it. We're pretty easy to work with. It's like, yeah, whenever we can push things around easy. So we'll find out, and Manny will be back, and we'll do the 334, since they're going to release all of it at once. And yeah, we'll start off as soon as possible, and I cannot wait.
Yeah, I'm hoping Manny's usually, I think he said free, like some weekend or Mondays or something. I don't remember, but we'll find a day and we'll get it all covered over 3 weeks for you guys. So yeah.
Yep.
It'll be lots of fun, and you can go to LRM Online's YouTube channel right now, and we've actually got the whole No Mercy playlist is available, where we kind of recap the first couple of seasons, and boom, right there, and then covered season 3 in episode chunks as well. And the story that I wanted to bring up that's kind of similar was this one, dealing with some people wanting to see Jackie Chan's version of the mentor from his Karate Kid remake, and Macchio was like, hey, this is why probably not. Basically, that movie's a remake. It's an attempted reboot. And he goes, anyone that knew Mr. Miyagi and interacted with Mr. Miyagi is canon for our show, the Cobra Kai show. And it's not a bad idea to have Jackie Chan in the show at all, but it wouldn't necessarily make sense for him to be the character.
Or just doing something. I don't know.
And shouldn't come in as any additional mentor for Daniel or any other type of Miyagi replacement. Like, that doesn't need to happen.
Yeah, kind of like where it's just like some random character just to, hey, there he is, and leave it at that.
Basically. I mean, who doesn't like Jackie Chan? Yeah. I would love for him to be on there and as an original character. And if you were a big fan of that remake, hey, writing campaigns or something like that to get it made. I don't know. No. Yeah. We do know Cobra Kai is going to get a 5th season. Like, yes. That's already in the works, and I'm pretty stoked for that. Where do you kind of want it to go? Like, we got the All Valley tournament coming up, and I mean, you got like 4-ish people to worry about. I forget her name. A really angry girl with the bad life.
Oh. Is it like Zoe or something? No, that's not it.
No, I don't remember her name.
I don't.
But of course, Miguel, Johnny's son, and then Daniel's daughter. Those are the other 3. And then that other girl, I can't remember her name because of the love quadrant. I don't know what you want to call it.
What do you call that?
Instead of a love square. That just sounds weird. Love rectangle.
Okay, we'll go with that.
But yeah, it just I know we're gonna see a lot from them, but the show was always at its best when it was dealing with a class of kids, a group of kids, and sure, you put a lot of weight behind Miguel, but you also had Hawk and the Dimitri, mm-hmm. and that aspect. And so I'm hoping that maybe after this big All Valley thing settles the stuff between the past, that mm-hmm. we can look at the names. Annoying you can't remember them.
Exactly. I'm trying my hardest.
I think going forward in season 5, you set up something new for these kids that's not connected to Daniel and Johnny's past. Mm-hmm. That's kind of what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Anyways,
I'm gonna find it. Hold on. Load, damn it.
Oh man,
it's killing me. Okay, here we go. Let's see.
What do you got?
I don't know. Dudes. Tori.
Yeah. There you go. And anyway,
I don't like her, so it's like I don't really care. She annoys the ever-loving crap out of me. But yeah.
Yeah, so let us know what you guys think of Cobra Kai if you've watched it, plan on watching it, and yeah, we're gonna take a word from our sponsors over at Grow Generation.
Grow Generation, where the pros go to grow. From propagation to harvest, they have everything you need for your special garden. Grow Generation serves customers across the nation and carries a wide inventory of renowned cultivation brands. Go to www.growgeneration.com, where the pros go to grow.
Oh no, I need a transition. And there we go.
I'm trying to come back.
Our son was playing loud YouTube video. Whatever. Anyways.
Yeah.
So the other story that I wanted to kind of chit chat about is like a deep lore thing. Not usually your forte, but I wonder what you would think about this this story. Let me get it up on this screen for our YouTube viewers. Where's it at? Chrome side by side. I'm telling you, it's weird to look down here. Okay, there we go. So the movie Aliens. Okay.
Yeah.
But back in the day, it was alleged that when James Cameron was kind of pitching the idea for the movie, especially when it came down to the title, or at least that's what it pertains to in reality, he basically took the word alien, put an S on the end, and then drew two lines as a dollar sign. It was like, boom, bitches. Like, not that I'll get into what he actually said, but that's like the urban legend. And the studio was just like, fuck yeah, dude, do it. And so in a recent interview with Cinema Blend, Cameron actually explained the story a bit more. And I was wondering if you can actually read that, because it'd be faster if
I read it. Okay.
Out loud, of course.
No, I'm just going to sit here in silence. Yeah, it's true. It just popped into my mind in the moment. It was actually on the back of a script or some kind of presentation document. Might have been the treatment. Sorry. I can't remember. I was sitting with the three producers. We were in the office of the then head 20th Century Fox. I said, guys, I got an idea for the title, and it goes like this. And I wrote Alien in large block letters, and I put an S on the end. I showed it to them and said, I want to call it Aliens because we're not dealing with one. Now we're dealing with an army, and that's the big distinction. You want me to keep going?
Yeah.
It's very simple and very graphic. And I said, but here's what it's going to translate to. And then I drew 2 lines through it to make it a dollar sign. And that was my pitch. And apparently it worked because they went with the title. They never questioned it. That's
Isn't that cool?
No.
I love that story.
That's cute, but yeah, I'm glad it's not the dollar sign.
Well, no. Just that he was going to say it will equal money.
Yeah.
He never wanted to name it like Aliens with a dollar sign, but
I'm sorry, I'm very literal. So it's like, to me, that's what I took it as. There's even like a
Dracula.
that Newfound Glory song.
Mm-hmm. Which one?
I can't remember the one.
You got to give me a lyric or something.
Where they said they left him at the door. Someone left him for the hospital.
Listen to my friends.
Yeah, so I took it literally. I'm like because that's where my brain goes. I don't look for.
No, he basically wrote on a board. This is what I want the title to be, because this is the 80s, so it was obviously going to be Alien 2, right? And instead he's like, Aliens, because it's an army of them. It's not just one, and this is what it will equal: money.
Yeah.
So
that's cute.
Yeah, I like that.
Now that I know, and I'm not. God,
you were also reading it, and sometimes it can be hard for even me to process the information as I'm reading it out loud versus reading internally.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why I like it, one, it's cool to see that even in the 80s, Reaganomics, a big business heyday, and big studios becoming a big deal with their blockbusters after the success of Jaws and whatnot in the 70s, that someone could still impress executives with just that sheer confidence of, look, give me the resources and I'll get it done. It reminded me of the my E5 board, my sergeant board.
I was just about to think. I was just thinking that.
The first sergeant that I could not stand the most, Bollinger. Dear God, I couldn't stand that guy. But he asked me, why should you get promoted? And I was like, I'm best damn electrician in the battalion. And he's just, fuck yeah, that's confidence. I don't got anything else, Sergeant Major. And it's one of those cool little stories, deep Hollywood. And I mean, I don't want to make this like a self-help show or anything, but confidence goes a long way.
Yes.
So long as you can actually produce results. And whether you like Avatar or not, James Cameron makes fucking money.
Yeah.
So, today that's why he's like, I want to do 5 Avatar films, and they're like, okay, sure. You want to invent technology to film underwater and get actresses to hold their breath for 4 minutes. Okay, because it's James Cameron, and and that's what was going on for dude. He had his own custom filming pool made for the Avatar sequel.
Man, to be that special.
I know, right? So yeah, I thought that was cool, fun little story about movie making. And yeah, anyways, I'm desperately trying to keep track of the time and this new screen in a new position, which is very weird for me. But let's go ahead and wrap it up with one last little chat about Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Now, this is a synopsis that is coming from Marvel Studios Japan via a translation at the Cosmic Circus, okay? So there's a little bit here that doesn't quite make sense, but it's kind of interesting. So it says, I'm going to try to read it for you guys.
Okay.
The door of the multiverse, full of mystery and madness, opens. Now that Iron Man and Captain America have left after a fierce battle in Avengers Endgame, former genius surgeon and the strongest magician of them all, stupid cats, that's not part of the synopsis, Doctor Strange is expected to play an active role as a central figure in the Avengers. However, using his magic to manipulate time and space at will with a forbidden spell that is considered the most dangerous, has opened the door to a mysterious madness called the multiverse. To restore a world where everything is changing, Strange seeks help from his ally Wong, who we learn in Spider-Man No Way Home is the Sorcerer Supreme, because Strange was snapped.
Yeah.
And the Avengers' most powerful, Scarlet Witch, Wanda. But a terrible threat looms over humanity and the entire universe that no longer can be done by their power alone. Even more surprising, the greatest threat in the universe looks exactly like Doctor Strange. And then it goes on to talk about the director, Sam Raimi, and the crazy world that he's created. One of the big things I think that you can kind of take away from this is it Peter's spell that's the forbidden one, or is it something that he casts in Multiverse of Madness? And the reason why I bring that up is going all the way back to Loki now. People have been looking for that moment that syncs up with the universe breaking, or where we'll see the timelines and things breaking. And one of my key questions for Marvel, and something that they just have not really answered, is what are you guys truly considering times, dimensions, universes? They've kind of given some clarity, but not a lot. When the multiverse stuff is happening in No Way Home, it doesn't look like the timeline break, and I don't know. What do you think? Is it another thing he tries to do like a third strike you're out in game, playing with time, so to speak, through in game, allowing Tony to invent time travel? Is it No Way Home as well, and then a next one, or do you think they're talking about No Way Home?
The thing is, I think it would be another spell that he does in the movie. Because it's Doctor Strange, it's like he's always trying to push.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, that it would make sense for that to happen. I mean, it doesn't have to necessarily be that. I think it would make more sense if it was, because he doesn't remember. So it wouldn't make sense if that was like, oh, I did this spell that I don't remember doing.
True.
So yeah, I think he's about to do something else.
So what do you think it is that he does? And the only reason I bring up the spell thing is that line from the first No Way Home official trailer with Wong saying don't cast that spell. That's not in the movie. He goes, leave me out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So people are kind of wondering, and like I said, I don't think it's all as connected as people think. I think time and universes versus dimensions is different, and I think the multiverse is some odd thing of all of it. I'm not sure, but what do you think it is that he does? Because Strange Supreme, the one that seems to be from What If, what everyone's assuming that you see in the Doctor Strange trailer, he's back.
Yeah.
Is it something that Strange did? Are we looking at the results of what that Strange did?
I don't know. I think it's something that our Doctor Strange has done because, like I said, he's always doing something.
So what do you think he's going? What do you think
that
he's going
I don't
to
know.
do?
But I mean, it would make sense because of the character. Like, oh, I'm gonna do something I'm not supposed to. I'm gonna always try to bend the rules to what I want. We saw it with the movie, his movie, with Dormammu. And so it was like, Mordo didn't like that. It was like, the bill comes due, and he says it in the trailer because it's like he's always doing something like that. It's like eventually it's gonna come back at you. So I think he's gonna do something else. Don't know what it is, but I mean, it is Stephen Strange. So we'll just have to wait and see. Maybe another trailer might have something, or they'll just leave it as a total surprise. I don't know.
I'm wondering how, because I'm not 100% sold on the dark or bad Strange being the exact same as What If Strange, because What If Strange, he was searching for all these possibilities where his girl doesn't die, where his Amy Adams is, or not Amy Adams, Rachel McAdams, Christine. There you go, my wife's name. We were just joking about you for getting your name. We see that image of him standing there while Christine's walking down an aisle. It doesn't necessarily mean their wedding, but the What If Strange. What if, haha, he's, like I said, there's a difference between universe, time, and dimension, and all he was able to do was play with, time, so to speak. And I can't even remember how the What If episode, it's so fucking confusing, because why, that's what I think is maybe going on, is he's found a way to go after a Christine from in another way.
Oh yeah.
And that's why I'm curious as are we all just assuming? Because I don't know if anyone's come out and outright said that it is Strange Supreme, but what if it's a Strange that goes through something similar? I don't know.
Yeah, could be. That makes sense.
We'll find out, I guess. So I guess we'll go ahead and wrap it up, unless you got anything else you wanted to talk about.
When's the release date again?
Oh, Multiverse of Madness, May or June of next year.
Okay.
Let's see. Multiverse of Madness release. May 6th. So yeah. There
Okay.
you go. All right,
Yeah,
guys.
because it was like that one thing where it's like next year. It's like,
Yeah.
it's still technically not 2022, but did you mean 2023?
Yes. No, I meant 2022 too.
Okay, because it's like I couldn't remember.
Yeah, so all right, guys, be sure to check out lrmonline.com, genreverse.com as well, every day for all your entertainment news needs and opinions. LRM's Genreverse podcast network, wherever you get your podcast from. The Cantina reviews, doing Book of Boba Fett, Wheel of Time. We have one more Dragon reviewed episode where we're going to be talking about the animated shorts and kind of season 2 expectations and theories. And then, of course, the Daily COG, Breaking Geek Radio, Animeverse, all those great shows available wherever you get your podcast from. And then, of course, LRM's YouTube channel, and soon the Genreverse Podcast Network YouTube channel, where you can get all of the interviews, all of our past podcast episodes, red carpets stuff. It's all great trailer reactions. This content will not all disappear from LRM's YouTube channel. Once the Genreverse one picks up, the majority of the back catalog will remain here. Mostly we don't want to lose all the views and stuff, but also it's just continuity. And so I hope you guys, when you see the new channel's link, you'll start subscribing. And Christine, you got anything else you wanted to say or put out?
No, I'm good.
All right, guys. Until next time, we'll talk to you later. Bye.